After a long gap of 15 years, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren relaunches inter-district bus service and city bus service. Mahut Minister Shyam Kumar says 10% of Bazaar area has been cleaned, asks people not to litter. PWD Chief Engineer says the department suffers due to fund constraint and centre has denied requests for more funds to maintain roads. And the Rath Yatra celebrated with religious fervour in Manipur. Chief Minister offers prayer at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching Impact TV Primetime English News with me, Janish Kasliwal, with all the latest news updates. Now, after a long gap of 15 years, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today relaunched the inter-district bus service and city bus service. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister asserted that the resumption of the public transport will improve the relation between the hills and the valley. He flagged off the Imphal-Fairzol Express under the Manipur State Transport MST from MSRTC Complex, Moirangkhom. Ministers Thongam Biswajit, T.H. Shyam Kumar, Karam Shyam, T.H. Radheshyam, parliamentary secretaries, top civil and police officials were present at the event. After the launch, the Chief Minister along with his cabinet colleagues, parliamentary secretaries and officials took a ride in a low-floor bus from Moirangkhom to ISBT Chingmairong. At ISBT, Biren launched the city bus service. He compared the relaunch of the public transport service with the revival of a dead man. He said public transport will help the people and urged the people to consider MST as their own property. The Chief Minister asserted that MST will prosper only when its employees maintain transparency in their workplace. Inter-district bus service from Imphal None, Imphal More, Imphal Fairzol, Imphal Yairipok, Imphal Kakching and Imphal Moirang was launched. Public transport for the remaining districts will also be launched soon.
Nobody thinks that MST, Manipur State Road Transport, belongs to them. Nobody thinks that. A corporation, any Maya, any other. I don't know if you one little restriction. Don't worry. The city only beginning. Sangaram Travai restriction. Manipur ni hari koi sama kamal sangaram there. Akoi thara kata ni sangari set. Card pumul na namba. Like ako pagari wire la namba mi kara de koi sangaram. Now we are going to meet. We are going to start meeting together. 100 days we say sigi karan handri hogune. Aduna tari kuchna baba koi different area. School sangha hoga, hospital the diagnosis ki sangha hoga. Adegi makan mama department na yaar to ko yan ho rahi. Masi tari kuchna hoga ko loshita bana kari.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren asserted that dance and music of Manipur introduces the state to the rest of the world. He said the culture cannot be separated from human civilization. Launching the support to musical instrument and teaching of music to school children project at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society, the Chief Minister appealed to the people to respect all profession. The event was organized by Department of Art and Culture under the sponsorship of North Eastern Council as part of state government's 100-day program. 280 students from 40 schools of 16 districts are taking part in the program. The knowledge of music to school children and make them aware about the role and importance of music in life. Art and Culture Minister L. Jayantakumar, Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam, Forest Minister T.H. Shyam Kumar, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Karam Shyam presented musical instruments to 15 selected students. Namirakpam Tiken, Laimepokpam Tiken, Guru Ruben Mangchamwa, Huidrum Dhana, Haubijam Senyai, El Buddhi Bachaspati Mayum Rajeshwar, Dipen Kamai, Dankojam Lumkin, R.K. Surjit and Laishram Prithvi Raj will interact with the students as resource persons at the workshop.
Sindana summa koi hinga culture shodu dana naga yahon the bi culture shodu dana koki yahon the bi bangan yahon the bi maite yahon the bi torgadi. That is not the symbol of unity. Music to laiba, dance ki jagoi ki laiba, sports ki laiba, ay saise ki to. Unu maksina pulla kana koi society sembani. Amna isana pamba to really profession to the my pang ngam na chat na bakona biyo. Madai the government china koi angam ba mateng am systematically koi pangna bhona jabini anoba sarkar sina sahi akoi gi nimit chamani surpagi achievement mayam khara koi uchari ba tawjari bisi makha lakada ba matam dasu praja gi support mayam gi support media gi manupang sing support gi koi hen na yang na praja da kana ba people ngam je gi ja jer ga
Now, Mahud Minister Thaunajam Shyam Kumar once again reiterated that people's cooperation alone can help keep the Khairamban Bazaar and its surroundings neat and clean. He said about 10% of the bazaar area has been cleaned so far. Speaking at the Mahud in 100 days held at Khairamban Nupi Kaithel number 1 today, Minister Shyam Kumar appealed to women vendors of Khairamban Bazaar to regularly deposit the wastes to IMC vehicles. He also appealed to do away with the habit of littering. Shyam Kumar said even though Mahud, IMC and other departments are making serious efforts to keep the bazaar area neat and clean, the efforts work will not bear fruits if the women vendors do not cooperate. The function was held to commemorate the 100 days of the BJP-led government and create public awareness of the works taken by Mahud department.
Department officer mayam amadi IMC gi honorable corporator mayam adagi Imphal municipality staff mayam amadi state government gi to department gi koi mayam je koi punna awareness to mina kan da koi madu sakhan thamngam gan kethen thom mayam je khra le ga de koi gi psycho problem la la kan ba no ti gi horon makon tari be kai mayam si kari gi no proper traffic system rule leita ba rang di inaugurate taw khre traffic ki SP zo ma tham khre adu ga di choida maki implement se atu matam taw ga di koi horon gi Manipur horon makon ji ta ta ka da Manipur sakali haidri mo horon makon ta ga koi chapotri hai ga dori ne.
Taking part at the event, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Karam Shyam asserted that only when people realize the responsibilities and keep the environment neat and clean, there will be development. Lauding the efforts of Mahud in maintaining the market area neat and clean, Karam Shyam asked the people to encourage the person who is striving for a better change in the society instead of criticizing him.
Ngasi imaibel pambiriba laipak ngaksariba minister koi lejari se laipak se saukhat na bane saukhat pasi karino hana khangba ma darkar leiri saukhat pagi wari di loina ngangba aduga saukhat pagi thawong si kamaina tawgadagi haiba khangdraga di aruba lei hoji minister na phana kanna kona jaraga su garbage collection tawduna mayur na honaraga su tilliba imaibe mayam sina nungi wan taw to understand tawdraga di saukhat pati lakpa yaroi mi gi mamal khangba matam du saukhat laga doine luba nanba haira aba ado akoi gi mi gi value sibu khangi bro mayam na di tainagani laibak ngakpa ngakta da imaibel ha liba kapum miba maram zadana siram miba kolam miba tawbus masi whole responsibility ma akoi gi daita ne se handara ba mikupta saukhat pai du dia tum laksa ba pone.
Now, booklets which contain the activities of 3 departments within the first 100 days of the government were released today. The Chief Minister launched the booklets at a function held at the CM Secretariat. They highlighted the newly set up Anti-Corruption Cell and activities of the Cooperation Department and Economics and Statistics Department in the first 100 days. The Chief Minister said the booklets are released to make the people aware that the government works with transparency. He said the government will check corruption and steps will be taken to make the Vigilance Department stronger. He assured that the government will look into all the complaints made by the public against corruption. He said the government set up Anti-Corruption Cell to curb corruption, and as soon as the cell was set up, a total of 512 complaints via WhatsApp and 50 complaints via website of the cell were received till June 21st. He said investigations into 203 cases have begun and the government has received reports of taking action in 105 cases.
When I see booklet puthuisi, it calls the transparency. Government in a caritogi say aibo in a black and white Manipur Miam they quit Hamjerisni, Shibuni Queen Mayam transparency has. And I koi Yaringai Hang a Mige. I quit corruption see Taudanaba corruption see quite curtain tonanaba. I linkali cell, lady department sing Vigilance Commission Vigilance Department ladies I was strengthened over.
Unknown miscreants fired at an oil tanker in Kangpokpi area in Senapati district on National Highway number 2 this morning. Kangpokpi police picked up the oil tanker bearing registration number MN018817. It may be mentioned that 2 similar firing incidents occurred in the same area a few months back. The firing is suspected to have been carried out by armed miscreants. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren greeted the Muslim community on the occasion of Eid ul-Fitr. In his message, the Chief Minister said Eid ul-Fitr marks the end of Ramzan and the festival highlights the spirit of sacrifice and joy of sharing. He wished for peace, tolerance and harmony among the people. Wangoi MLA Oinam Lukhoi also greeted the Muslim community on the occasion of Eid ul-Fitr. The MLA today distributed food items at Wangoi Muslim, Oinam Suwombung, Paubitek Mamang Laikai, Mayai Laikai, Maning Laikai, Hyang Thing Palak.
Bharata Manipur Sigumba Tongan Tongan Makangi Toning Daba, Kamunen Wakalon, and Tongan Ba Yamata Haidaba. Yam Uhaidaba, Togdoa Tok, Mamatoi, Singse, Ramjan, Tal, Loirakpagi, Eat Haidana, quite a good job of Muslim Gisium festival, Sina Lakpoga Marilena. Could make singer to Yamna Ing the Chigna, Yamna peaceful loiba dumba, state ama, Yamna peaceful loiba dumba, Quigilam Mama, Dumba Kendrama, Oiba Oresano.
It's time for us to take a very short break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. Now, Chief Engineer of Public Works Department CHT Kane today disclosed that the department suffers due to fund constraint and the Government of India has denied the department's request for more funds to maintain roads in Manipur. He expressed the apprehension of losing the state highways, major district roads, other district roads and inter-village roads of the state if serious attention is not given to their maintenance in time. He was speaking at one-day media sensitization program on state of highways in Manipur organized by the Editors Guild Manipur under the aegis of PWD at Hotel Classic today. The program was held to create public awareness on the role and responsibilities of PWD in constructing roads of Manipur, the challenges the department faces during road constructions and the misconception of public in holding the PWD responsible for the deteriorating condition of the roads. PWD officials who took part in the program said the department suffers due to fund constraint and lack of communication with other departments. They also expressed dissatisfaction over the refusal of the centre to provide funds for road maintenance despite their numerous requests. However, they maintain that post-2015, funds have been sanctioned and restoration works had begun. The restoration work of national highways in the state will be completed in a couple of years. However, the chief engineer expressed the fear of losing state highways, major district roads, ODRs and IVRs due to increase in number of vehicles and increase in population. He said PWD has requested for a package of 500 crore rupees for the development of state highways to the Ministry of Highway and Road Transport through the state government. If the package is sanctioned, there will be a new Manipur.
Manipur is a whole line. 500 city koi soksi absorb tong na bathabani. Ngasi semaga hayang kaira neba koi krasi leitre. Krasi 0.6 plus darkar lai badai koi less than 30 lai reba. Ngasi semi bagari si hayang kaira ne. Another 20 years kumbada Manipur si chat pa yara roi. Koi traffic kisu ano WSP lai. Traffic yam regulator so lambi chatpham se leitragadi. As on 2009 the 1 lakh some gari lay. 2016 that 3.89 lai reba. Gari si 3 times so le. Sigi si mid tong na ba koi de yam chauba salience jam lai reba. Salience si kamai tong na face to the gesi koi vision udreba. Mammeba Manipur ki lambi si another 1 year 2 years ta. Hengal iba gari si ga koi pak thok no means like that. Even lambi thabe hengal laga su pak thok tragadi koi si beyond control lagto re by constructing super flyover gumba kari gumba togadra traffic intersection togadra koi any sigi koi ADB funding the suanare.
Now, speaking on the inconveniences faced by PWD SE, Y. Joykumar said black toppings do not last long as it was applied only 30 cm thick instead of the expected 80 cm due to lack of fund. He maintained that the department is doing all it can with a limited fund. Joykumar also cited the underground and political pressure. He said instead of 2 IVR roads which are to be repaired in Assembly constituency, the department is repairing 5 roads with no quality control because of the pressure from the MLA. He said there are a lot of inconveniences in the repair works as it rains more than 6 months in the state. He said the budget to repair 10,221 km road in just 40 crore rupees for maintenance and 70.80 crore rupees for improvement. Joykumar said it is unfortunate that public blame the department for poor maintenance of roads. He said people would have appreciated the department if they knew the works done by the department.
India की economic whole scenario country की ओरम बसु याई अदु तोरकांदा खोगी दरकार लेबा पैसाची पिरक खिदे हबताई सि मणिपुर खक्त नते बिहार they had a big issue. Bihar की with 2000 crores में state की invest away to improve the national highways. Unluckily कोई दे दो resource ले जदम ने कोई सेंबंगम की दे हताई. Since 2015 maybe like coming up a new government and with the change in scenario of the economy of the country, ministry की कोई द पिरक पे instruction जो tell me your requirements. No, your requirements are prepare a holistic DPR. Mache sarakanu punno ina yenga kana dakar leba machao na harakpadi sarakpadagini. Now I think we are getting 451 crores in a year. Sikoi mangbo mangam de haitare. That's only for the PWD.
Now, a combined team of Churachandpur drug cell and night QRT arrested a person along with 20 kg of drug worth about 16 lakh rupees today. The arrested person is identified as Lunlan Kipken, 37 years, son of Songkhulun from Bolijangkhul under Cycle subdivision in Kangpokpi district. Acting on a tip-off, a team led by Sub-Inspector of Drug Cell Churachandpur H. Thanglyang Mang and QRT Commander S.I. T. Jangkholal carried out frisking at Kangwai outpost. The drug was seized from a Maruti van bearing registration number MN01X 9014. Lunlam was driving. During interrogation, Lunlam revealed that the drug was being taken to Taubal Moijing. A case under NDPS Act has been taken up against him. Now, all Manipur Elementary School Teacher Association called off their fast unto death today. Speaking to media persons at their office near Koyathong Pukriya Chaubamapal, General Secretary of the association C.H. Santakumar said the decision to call off the agitation was taken after the government took a serious note of their demands and released an order to meet the demands. It may be mentioned that the association has been protesting against the cancellation of requisite qualification scales for 1,786 teachers, downgrading of teachers and non-payment of teachers' salaries for 10 months.
Tha tara hena tolo phangan bidaba arga downgrade to biramba asibu tha hum mari da ngai riba good governance ki mawong sumni changsalagli ba ikai kumnajari ba Sri Nongthombam Biren Honorable Chief Minister Boy Khoina Oja Singh wa riba tha tara sumna tolo phang ta awa ba Oja Singh ki status handabagi mong ase Kanbi bagi damakta anu sarkar sibu taram oksari loinana ngamkhai leitana thagat chapa phongdo.
Kuki Students Organization headquarters and Kuki Student Organization Moltum Block have condemned the killing of President of Haukip Student Organization Let Kholal Haukip. Terming the murder as a barbaric act, Kuki Students Organization has set an ultimatum of 48 hours to produce the culprits. It may be recalled that Let Kholal Haukip was shot dead by unknown miscreants on the 23rd of this month at his residence in Langol Game Village. Kuki Student Organization Moltum Block organized a condolence meeting at his birthplace at Khokane village.
We appeal the government to investigate independently so that responsible culprits are found and be brought to justice. And we also appeal the government to respect the ultimatum served by Kuki Students Organization General Headquarters yesterday. And the deadline set is 48 hours. We endorse the family's decision of not claiming the body until justice is served to the family. That will be decided by the KSO General Headquarters, and we will be following their decision.
The Educational Trust OINAM felicitated successful students in class 10th, 12th examinations in NEET and players who bagged medals in state-level events at the Seminar Hall of Royal Academy of Law, OINAM. Cash prize and certificates were presented to the students and players. And in sports, Kakching Kuno Development Committee and Municipal Council Kakching Kuno felicitated Mayang Langbum Gyandash, who bagged a gold medal in the Wushu category in the BRICS Games 2017 held at Guangzhou, China from 17th to 21st of this month. The event was held at Radha Rama Seva Sangeet Mandal in Kakching Kuno Market. Speaking on the occasion, Sugnu MLA K. Ranjit said, "Days are gone when girls used to be restricted from taking parts in sports and education. Parents must also understand that girls can be winners like the boys." He asserted that one can conquer the world through sports. Ranjit appealed to one and all not to indulge in politics while supporting and encouraging players who are the pride of the state. And Yoga Day is still observed in some parts of the state. 156 Infantry Battalion Assam Manipur, Terries and Nachau Gram Panchayat observed the day at Nachau Awang Community Hall, Nachau in Bishnupur district. Officers of Loktak Brigade, Manipur Terrace and people of the Gram Panchayat performed several yoga asanas at the event. People today celebrated the first day of the Rath Yatra, popularly known as Kang, celebrated with religious enthusiasm in Manipur. Titular King Lesemba Sanajauba, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren, Ministers Thongam Bishwajit and Thonajam Sham Kumar joined the people in offering prayers at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in the afternoon. The idols of Sri Jagannath, Sri Balarama and Srimati Subhadra were taken out in the Kang. A large number of devotees offered flowers, seasonal fruits and vegetables at the temple and before the Rath. They pulled the Kang on Rath on the road in celebration of the festival. Chief Minister N. Biren appealed to the people to bring out peace and harmony among all the communities of the state. It may be recalled that Maharaj Gambhir Singh celebrated the Kang festival for the first time in 1832. Devotees took out smaller Kangs in various localities in the valley.
से अखी 100 डेज सुरप गवर्नमेंट की 100 डेज सुरप रोना याव फंजबसीद मनपुर मैम रथ यात्रा जगबंधुद अखोन निजहूब याब स्टेट से थोब हाँ सुनब एक्सीडेंट इसिंग इचाव यामना नाथई चादना खरा थोबसे मसीगुंब मरम चादना मिसी मिना थोप खोप सुम मैम से वुमेन पाउमीनदना मसी कोहनबिरमु हाइदना ईश्वर की जगत बंधुद निजरी अद मैम पुनमनसु मधु निबीरेरगा खुरमबिरेरगा इंगना चिकना लेबा लेबाग अमा ओइननबा मदोय हाइजरी.
ISKCON Manipur also celebrated the festival of Rath Yatra. Devotees pulled the Rath from the ISKCON temple at Sangaipuro till Kaishampat Junction. Before we end this bulletin, let's have a look at the headlines once again. After a long gap of 15 years, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren relaunches inter-district bus service and city bus service. Mahut Minister Shyam Kumar says 10% of Bazaar area has been cleaned, asks people to not to litter. PWD Chief Engineer says the department suffers due to fund constraint and centre has denied requests for more funds to maintain roads. And the Rath Yatra celebrated with religious fervour in Manipur. Chief Minister offers prayer at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple.